Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to make an absolutely delicious eggplant dish. We're just going to layer it up and fill it with flavor. Here's all you do. Slice it evenly, then layer it inside a colander and salt it heavily. This is going to help to take all of the water out of the eggplant. The water that's in there is where the bitter comes from, so that's got to go away. So place it in, salt it heavily, put a weight on top, and then stand by for about 6 hours until all that water's gone. Well, it's been about 6 hours, maybe 7. All day long, I've been sweating out the eggplant. We're gonna make a delicious layered eggplant today. My mom and dad used to make this all the time. The bitter in eggplant comes from the juice in it. So what I've done, you saw earlier, I sliced it, put it on a colander. This is my second or third paper towel full of liquid, but I have now some sweated eggplant. Doesn't that sound delicious? We've gotten a lot of the juice out of this. I'm gonna pat the rest of it dry, and then I'm gonna air fry this. And this is going to make a delicious eggplant, Parmesan, eggplant, garlic, eggplant, I don't know. Stand by, it's really delicious, okay? Here we go. So the more water you can get out of an eggplant, the better it's gonna be. That's really where all the bitter flavor comes. You notice I salted each piece quite extensively. The salt just helps draw the water out. It's just a little Dago tip. So I'll keep doing this, and then I'll show you what we do from here, okay? Okay, these suckers are about as dry as I can get them. So we're gonna wet them up a little bit. I'm gonna give them a quick spray of oil, very lightly. We're gonna do this on both sides of the eggplant, and then liberally cover them with garlic powder, salt, pepper, any kind of seasoning that you like. But I think powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper is really good. And we're gonna do this on both sides. That salt that I put on it before is all gone. It was just used to pull the water out. Okay? So do that on both sides, and then they're gonna go into the air fryer. The frying part of eggplant is the biggest pain in the ass part of this recipe, which is why my sisters and I didn't make it that often, because the oil in the frying pan and the whatever, it was a nightmare, pain in the ass. But with the invention of the air fryer, that's over. It's easy now. And I don't dredge it in oil, or I don't dredge it in flour to add extra calories. Okay? You following this? What's not to follow? It's easy as shit. Boom, 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 boom. All right, stand by. Okay, I managed to fit 2 eggplants on two trays of air frying oven thing. I'm so technical. So we're gonna set that to 400 degrees and go, and let it go. The eggplant's gonna shrink up quite a bit, actually. But while that is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and saute a little bit of mushrooms, and then we're gonna put it all together. Ooh, flavor abundanza. Well, here we go. Everything is prepped and ready to go. I have my perfectly air-dried, air-fried eggplant. So spicy and delicious. I pan-fried, but very lightly, mushrooms. I've got cheese, I've got sugu, and here's how you do it. Oh, I hope we can see this all right. You start by putting a little bit of red sauce at the bottom of I'm just using an 8x8 pan, casserole. Put that in, layer in a few pieces of eggplant. Bada boom, bada boom, cover the bottom. Okay, you with me so far? Now I take some mushrooms and layer those on any old which way you want. Mushrooms are so good for you. If I haven't mentioned this before, you should be eating mushrooms every single day. Mozzarella cheese, be generous, and be even more generous with the Parmesan. Look at that. There's so much garlic on the fried eggplant. You don't really need to do any more, but if you want, feel free to take half a dozen or so, take a dozen or so garlic, chop the shit out of those, and layer those in there too. Okay, here we go. More sauce, more eggplant. Look at me, one-handed. Fill that up. This is gonna get all layered, and then it's gonna go in a 350 oven for about 45 minutes, roughly. My suggestion after that, toast some Italian bread and eat crusty fresh bread with Italian bread with that. All right, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Let me finish this. Then I'll show you what we do. Hold on. There we have it. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? I'm gonna cover this now and cook this in a 350 degree oven for about 45 minutes. And then I'm gonna take the cover off and broil it or something to get the top nice and brown. So come back in 45 minutes and I'll show you what happens. But by the magic of television, it'll just be a second. I just had to turn on my camera with my nose. Well, luckily I'm a Dago and I had a substantial nose. This just came out of the oven. Look at that gorgeous thing. Isn't that pretty? Layered eggplant with mushrooms and garlic. This is a real taste thrill and real easy to make. You're gonna love it. When it cools down, I'm gonna have a great dinner. In the meantime, folks, it's another glorious day. Let's get out there together and walk around. All the trees are in bloom. I'm loving this. And do something nice for somebody else today. I'm gonna eat my fill. I'm gonna give away the rest. And I'm gonna look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. So, bon appetit, everybody. See you tomorrow.